Hey guys, this is Edgaras from Spoken Lithuanian, and today we have a new lesson, basically about introducing yourself. I thought to creating, a couple of phrases, but forming them, together with grammar so that you learn a few phrases, and along the way you will learn a bit of Lithuanian grammar as well. If this is your first lesson, I try to make videos like these every week. And by the way, if you want more phrases, I have a free PDF and audiobook that you can find in the pinned comment and description. It's my free gift to you. Just use it, learn Lithuanian, and speak the language that I speak every day. Okay, so let's immediately go into introducing yourself lesson, right? So first of all, let's learn how to say I am. So I am would be aš esu, right? The word for I is aš, and am esu, aš esu. So now I am Edgaras. I am Edgaras. Since my name is Edgaras, this is the way you can introduce your name, simply by saying I am. Aš Edgaras. Now, in spoken Lithuanian language especially, we tend to omit the verb to be whenever we can. You would just simply say I Edgaras, right? So aš Edgaras. You could say aš esu Edgaras. You can say aš Edgaras. Both of these work. I'm just telling you, the most common way. For example, a person who is native to Lithuanian language would speak. So I am Edgaras, aš esu Edgaras, or just simply aš Edgaras. A name would be vardas, vardas. A name, vardas, vardas. So now my name. So the word for my is mano. So my name is mano vardas. Mano vardas. Mano vardas. Mano vardas. It is. Tai yra. Tai yra. So how would you say my name is? Press pause if you have to think it out, because I gave you all the words that you need over here. So my name is would be mano vardas yra. Mano vardas yra. Like tai yra, so mano vardas yra. Mano vardas yra. Mano vardas yra. So you would be tu or jūs. So one quick thing that I have to point out here is that in Lithuanian language, there's two versions of you. So it's for singular, it's tu, and plural is jūs. But the plural is not only plural, but it's something like you would be addressing a person who you don't know very well, and you want to address them formally, politely. You would use tu. You would use jūs instead of tu. Right? It's very similar. I don't know if some of you know Spanish, right? In Spanish language, I think you have like tu and usted. So it's like usted version of Lithuanian language, right? You have jūs. So you, tu, or jūs. Now, for the rest of this video, we're going to be using the tu version. So assuming you're talking to somebody that you can address, just friendly way. It's not like tu is impolite. It's just that it's formal. It's something. It's a way you would address an older person or somebody you want to show respect to. And usually, whenever you meet with somebody, and especially if it's a formal setting, after a while you may ask, "Can I switch to tu?" But it's okay to just keep saying "use." For example, I use "use" version with all of my clients that I work with, because I just want to maintain this respectable vibe that I'm this is my client. I'm addressing them as "use." Okay, so I digress. So you, that would be tu, and "use." Tu, use. Tu, use. Now to meet would be susipažinti. Susipažinti. To meet could be also susitikti, which would mean like to meet at some specific place. But to meet and susipažinti means basically for the first time, like to introduce yourself, to just get acquainted. So to meet, susipažinti. 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 Nice. So it's nice. It's nice would be malonu. You could say tai yra malonu, like it is nice, but we tend not to have that tai yra in Lithuanian language. We tend not to use it since it's like malonu. It's like a neuter version adjective. It's nice, malonu, malonu, malonu. So now it's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you would be malonu susipažinti. Malonu susipažinti. So So that's a very good way of saying, like, somebody tells you their name, you say malonu susipažinti. Malonu susipažinti. Malonu susipažinti. I am, or you are. Aš esu, tu esi, right? We have a different ending for the verb esu, esi, right? Aš esu, tu esi. Aš esu, tu esi. From would be ish. Ish. So preposition from is ish. Ish. You are from. Tu esi ish. Tu esi ish. Tu esi ish. Tu esi ish, right? Tu esi ish. Tu esi ish. Where would be kur. Kur. Where from would be ish kur. You switch these places, right? Ish kur. Basically, from where you're saying. Where from or from where? Ish kur in Lithuanian language. Ish kur. Ish kur. Where are you from? Where are you from? So the way we form this one is iš kur tu esi. Iš kur tu esi, right? Iš kur tu esi. You could say iš kur esi tu. You can invert it if you want to. That's fine. I'm just always going to try to give you the most common one. Iš kur tu esi or iš kur esi tu. I'm from Klaipėda, you say. So that's a city in Lithuania, right? It's a port city. I'm from Klaipėda. So now you would say aš esu iš. And now that's your first, maybe not the first if you worked with me before on these lessons, introduction to a different case, right? So aš esu iš kur. So rather, this is not iš kur, iš ko. Iš Klaipėdos. Iš Klaipėdos, right? Iš ko, iš kur, iš Klaipėdos. So we have, whenever we have from, not always, but usually we're going to have ko, genitive, iš Klaipėdos. Aš esu iš Klaipėdos. That's a genitive case. We have a specific case system, right? We have different endings. It's too much to go, in this particular lesson right now. Just for now, know that whenever you have from somewhere, you have you have genitive. Aš esu iš Klaipėdos. Aš esu iš Klaipėdos. Now, I am from America. Again, America, it's pronounced differently a bit. The R is a bit different. It's going to be in genitive. You would say, aš esu iš Amerikos. Not Amerikos, Amerikos. R, it's at the front of my mouth instead of, going back to my throat. I'm from America. Aš esu iš Amerikos. Aš esu iš Amerikos. Aš esu iš Amerikos. We are from America. Mes esame would be a different version. Aš esu, tu esi, you are, right? But we are mes esame. Mes esame iš Amerikos. Mes esame iš Amerikos. Mes esame iš Amerikos. To live is gyventi. 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 So now I live is aš gyvenu. Aš gyvenu. I live, aš gyvenu. So I live in Vilnius. Now that's your introduction to another case, because Vilnius in this situation would be in locative. Basically, it shows location. So locative almost always is going to end in e. So that was going to be aš gyvenu Vilniuje. Aš gyvenu Vilniuje. Aš gyvenu Vilniuje. Aš gyvenu Vilniuje. To work, or I work, would be dirbti, or aš dirbu. So that's I work. Aš dirbu. Like gyvenu, so dirbu. To work, dirbti, I work, aš dirbu. Right? The same ending, not always the same. You have different, declensions, but still, this one works here. Aš dirbu, aš gyvenu. Aš dirbu. So now, I work as a photographer. I work as a photographer. Now, in this situation, you would use photographer in instrumental case. Aš dirbu fotografu or fotografė. Aš dirbu fotografu, or if you're female, photographer. or fotografe. There's different, accents over here that you can put. Some of them more correct, some of them are not, but both are definitely used. I work as a photographer, aš dirbu fotografu, or aš dirbu fotografe, or fotografe. The later one, this is a feminine version, this is a masculine one, right? Okay. To speak, by the way, as I said, whenever you have to put something else over here, for example, a teacher, mokytoju, sales representative, vadybininku, vadybininkė, that's an instrumental case. To speak is kalbėti. Kalbėti. So I speak, aš kalbu. Aš kalbu. Aš kalbu. So now a little is šiek tiek. Šiek tiek. There's another word, you could say truputį, but I like šiek tiek. Šiek tiek is also a very good, basically with šiek tiek you say like almost like just that, something similar to that. A little, šiek tiek. Šiek tiek, šiek tiek. So now I speak Lithuanian a little. I speak Lithuanian a little would be aš šiek tiek kalbu lietuviškai. So that's lietuviškai, it's like an adverb over here. How? Lietuviškai. It's answers the question kaip, which is how. I speak Lithuanian a little. Aš šiek tiek kalbu lietuviškai. Aš šiek tiek kalbu lietuviškai. Aš šiek tiek kalbu lietuviškai. I speak only English. I speak only English. Aš kalbu tik angliškai. Again, adverb angliškai. I speak only English. Aš kalbu tik angliškai. Angliškai. Aš kalbu tik angliškai. Tik only, right? Aš kalbu tik angliškai. Aš kalbu tik angliškai, which is not true because you already speak a little bit of Lithuanian, right? Tu kalbi šiek tiek lietuviškai, right? I like, there's a couple of versions to say I like. Man patinka or aš mėgstu. So the aš mėgstu version is the normal one, right? You would say like I like. But if you said man patinka, it's a bit different. Spanish people, again, will understand it better because you have something, you have me gusta in Spanish language, which would mean, well, to me, there's a liking, right? So basically, man is not a subject of the sentence. The thing that you like is the subject of the sentence, and it does the liking to you, right? So that's what you're saying basically. So there's two ways of saying, both of them are very common. Aš mėgstu, man patinka. There are some exceptions, some situations where you would use one over the other, but again, we're not going to get into this today. I'm just going to show you both examples. So to take photos would be fotografuoti. So we don't take photos in English language, we just photograph them, right? Fotografuoti. To take photos, fotografuoti. 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 So now, I like taking pictures. The second verb in Lithuanian language is almost always going to be in infinitive, right? So the version that you had before, fotografuoti, right? So to take photos, fotografuoti. 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 So now, I like taking pictures. I like taking pictures. Man patinka fotografuoti, or aš mėgstu fotografuoti. Both of these definitely work here, right? Man patinka fotografuoti, aš mėgstu fotografuoti. Both of these are correct. You can choose whichever one you want. And especially in this situation, because after man patinka and after aš mėgstu, you have a verb, fotografuoti. And the verb is in infinitive, right? Man patinka fotografuoti, aš mėgstu fotografuoti. Man patinka fotografuoti, aš mėgstu fotografuoti. Now, what you have to bear in mind here is that when you have aš mėgstu version, this is going to decline depending on the person. Aš mėgstu, tu mėgsti, mes mėgstame, right? When you have man patinka, patinka is going to stay the same, right? But this one, man, is going to basically change depending on who, to whom there's disliking, right? Man patinka, I like. Tau patinka, you like. Mums patinka, we like, to us there's a liking. It's a bit different, we form it in a bit different way, right? And some problems arise, whenever we have after these, whenever we have a noun, something that we like. So for example, I like Lithuania. Man patinka Lietuva. So man patinka version is a bit easier because you use the nominative case after that, which is basically just a simple basic case, right? Man patinka Lietuva. After aš mėgstu, right? After aš mėgstu, so you have to decline depending on the person, but also Lietuva. It has to be in accusative. Both singular and plural, but still accusative, right? Aš mėgstu Lietuvą. Man patinka Lietuva, or aš mėgstu Lietuva, nasal A, because in singular you're going to have nasal ending, not necessarily A, but a nasal ending, right? Man patinka Lietuva, aš mėgstu Lietuvą. Aš mėgstu Lietuvą. So this is it. I hope this was useful. We got some phrases, like basically introducing yourself, telling where you're from, and telling what you like. But I hope that what you got from this as well is a little bit of grammar, a little bit of understanding how Lithuanian language works. And, that's my hope for this video, because I would say that sometimes, phrases are good. And as I said, I have phrase book that you can find in the PDF format and audio format in the description and in the pinned comment. Just click on them, download it. It's, as I said, my gift to you, free thing. But as I said, sometimes we just have to understand a little bit of grammar, and that's what I wanted to do with this lesson, to just work a little bit with grammar together with learning a few phrases that might be useful if you're coming to visit Lithuania, or you're talking to somebody who is Lithuanian for the first time. Yeah, so I hope it was interesting and useful, and as I said, I will try to make these videos every week. I try to make them every week, so if Lithuanian language is something that you need, just subscribe to the channel. If you can, like the video so it can spread to other people, and I will see you in future videos. Bye.